Chester, at a glance, is the jewel of northwest England. This beautiful city has a special atmosphere, and exploring the historic city walls is one of the best ways to appreciate it to the full. You'll get great views and discover amazing stories along the way. Are you ready to take on the challenge of a true sourdough bread? If so, or even if you're just curious to see what the fuss is about, here's everything you need to know.
How exciting it is, Ryan. We're outside again, right, in the British weather, and cooking up these wonderful three more dishes that we're going to be introducing for this episode. Right, so what do you have for us to start with?
So we're going to be making a traditional sourdough today. So that's what we've got here.
Yeah, I know it's one of, well, I would say it's the easiest one to prepare this, isn't it? So because it involves lots of work and the waiting as well. So
it involves a little bit of forward flowing. Yeah.
Right,
So because this isn't instant. So this is what we call our starter.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've grown this over a week.
Oh wow. Okay.
Some people have a starter that has gone on for years and years.
Yeah.
So
there's no way that you can cheat a bit or you can make something like really quick. It's not, isn't it?
Not to make a traditional sourdough now.
Yeah, okay, so there you go. So you have to listen to this carefully because Brian's going to run through with you step-by-step recipe how to prepare it.
So very quickly what I've done here is that I've mixed some flour and water together. And we've got the recipe for this as well.
Yeah.
Got flour and water, and the water's had raisins, been soaked with raisins.
Raisins?
Yeah. So that takes the natural sugars.
Okay.
Yeah. And you leave it for a few days and it starts to take the yeast from the environment.
Okay.
So rather than using a packet of yeast, we're using...
So this is more like a natural yeast?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel overheard. And then it comes in a packet for you.
Yeah. So this one you have to feed every day.
Okay.
So you throw some away and then you give it more flour and water, and then over a period of time it becomes sour.
I see.
And that's where you get the sour.
Okay, right.
The sour flavour from.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's fine, yeah.
So we've got just white bread flour there. Brown wholemeal flour. So the interesting thing with this is that salt goes into this, but not at this stage.
Okay.
So we need to add the salt later.
Right.
So otherwise it slows the growth down.
Add in wild yeast into the mixture. Whisk it well.
So how much water that's going into this?
So we've got 300 millilitres of water.
You have to keep it warm. Is there a reason why it needs to be warm?
Warm water just makes the starter work a little bit quicker, but some people prefer to use cold water and grow it slowly. Quite a long process. So we mix this and then we leave it for an hour. And then we come back and we add a little bit more water, and then we add the salt. And then we mix it again. Leave it for about 3 hours. So it's a real slow growth. And then we fold it into itself in the bowl, and then eventually after a little while we put it into a basket, and then it goes into the oven.
From this moment until when you're ready to bake it, how long the process takes that?
Depends on the sourdough. Some people it takes 2 days. To grow bread slowly. So yeah, because what happens, it doesn't produce the gas as quickly as a packet of yeast.
Yeah.
So it's a very slow growth, and the flavour is very different than the normal loaf.
I'm so sorry, Brian, because I came up with all this stupid question, but I'm trying to understand it because this is something that we do prepare back in Malaysia. Yeah, so it's very interesting. I mean, to learn more about how to prepare your own sourdough. Great.
I think the thing to understand is that if you make bread, you put a packet of yeast in, and it works fairly quickly.
Yeah, so for what you've introduced here, it's like everything just made naturally, right? You just
from the environment, and it works much slower. So you just have to work with the bread a little bit. But hopefully you'll see that the result is quite different than normal bread.
Well, this is something quite interesting because I'm going to use a sourdough to prepare my next dish. Yeah, so the dish that is probably inspired by the national Malaysian dish. Okay, so that's something for you to watch after the break.